Hey y'all, hey! So this is gonna be a flippy through of my June planner journal that Erica made me. It is made from one of those gift bags. And so she was able to keep the handles on it, which I think is super cute. And yeah, let's get into it. This is A5 size. And so like she made a little pocket here. And I never really needed it like functionally because at first I thought I was going to take this out of the house and then I was too scared. Like it was raining and the elements, I just didn't trust it. So I just ended up putting this in. This was from one of the last Shine Sticker Studio subscriptions. And then I added this on there. I just kind of used some double-sided tape and I just like the way it just kind of sits in there. Just a girl who loves good vibes. I mean, I love bubble tea too, but you know, I just thought it kind of went with my crazy colorful theme I had going on. And then this was the monthly calendar that I found off of Pinterest that I used, and I thought it went well with the theme. And just magazine page. This was from, was it Maker? Yeah, I think Maker Doer Mama from Etsy. So I just printed that out and added that in. And then this was the first spread that we did. So this was my first weekly spread. Super cute, functional, but cute. All the stickers, plenty of space. And I love how that turned out. And then this was just a quick weekend list that I made. And, oh, so then I bought some, what are those? Flares. The flare pens, they came in this huge pack of all these bright colors. So I was just like swatching each pen and I just love the colors. So this was just like my saved little swatchy from the flare pen little session. And then here's stuff. Oh, so I just put things I really love. Yes, coffee, poke bowls, watermelon, pretzels, and hummus, grapefruit, and cheese, all the cheese. And this was just printed out from Sugar and Sloth from their IG. And then she had sewn this little little cutie here. So I just put stuff on the other side. So I had watched this. Ugh, bad vibes for sure. And this was our UPS guy getting us ice cream from the ice cream man as he rolled by at work. This was when I was messaging with Monique about Hobonichi Weeks. Oh my gosh, like she had me so hype about this little planner. And then there she is. And I was reading this book. It was super good. Like it made me laugh, cry. Yeah, super good. And this just... So we went to, my bestie and I, we went to the T-Pain concert. And so I was like snapping, taking all the photos, snaps, videos, everything, right? So I guess like there was some people that like started either trying to message me from the concert or whatever. Anyway, this homeboy, he tried to message me on Snap. And so I think he was like, I didn't put the whole conversation, but basically he was asking me to like run away with him for the weekend. And I was like, I don't think my husband would like that very much. And then I put some laughing, faces. And then he said, I didn't know you had a partner, LMAO. Have a blessed rest of your day, life, beautiful. I mean, that was pretty nice. I don't know how guys talk these days because, I've been with the same one for a long, long time. But I thought, that was actually really sweet. Like he could have been real ugly or just not said anything, as a matter of fact. But I thought, oh, what a nice guy. Like I hope he finds somebody. And then Erica did a flip through of her planner journal, and in the middle she had this gorgeous picture of Riri with her beautiful makeup. So I just screenshot that on my phone and then printed it out because I just thought it was so beautiful. And so Mombi Plans, in one of her videos, she was talking about this movie, The Adam Project, and I had never seen it. So I wrote it on my to-watch list, and I did watch it. It was so good. Oh my gosh. I thought, some people hype stuff up like it's so good, and then you watch it and you're like, meh. No, this was bomb. This was such a good movie. And then, y'all, this image I printed out, Louis Vuitton, they be doing the most. This dress is $6 grand for a dress with a big ass rabbit on it. And I mean, y'all feel free, but I just couldn't do it. So we were laughing about this thing like at work. I was texting all my people. I was like, y'all, if y'all have 600 or 6,000 extra dollars just laying around, this is the dress. Do it. There's me at the salon, and my boss went to Japan for vacation with his wifey, and they brought back some snacks and some little goodies and stuff for us. This is my blown up picture of First Watch, because like whenever I take a day off, I order First Watch for Hubs and I, because it's so freaking good. It's basic breakfast, but they do it so well. I don't know, the potatoes, the bread, oh my gosh, like the bread is so good and fresh, and everything about it is just wonderful. And then this is one of my pharmacists that I work with. Is her handwriting not beautiful? That's her handwriting all the time. Like, I just want her font, like, to be able to use. It's so pretty. And then just another weekly spread. Super cute with a kit from my girl in Happy Mail. And then, y'all, this is the second time I've got this sticky note from my grocery order, and I don't understand what it means. Thank you for your, I don't know what that is. It really looks like WITE, but maybe not. Don't forget to rate me. I'm like, yeah, bro, but what is that? So what does it mean? There's my Bitmoji wondering, pondering. And since it was a grocery order, I just threw a bunch of stickers down, you know, food. And yeah, so I said, what does it mean? Spoiler alert. Do you really want to know? I don't know. Maybe I don't. And then he was just cute from a magazine that I just put down. As well as there's me laughing at my own self because we were in a group message at work and just messaging back and forth. And I mean, the messages, the pictures, the memes, the GIFs, everything was just hilarious. So I put this on Homegirl and was just, yeah, hey, we were just being straight clowns that day, apparently. Oh, the AC at work died. Oh my gosh, it was 83 degrees in the back. That was actually before it started getting like where it was like the 100 degrees like every day. So I guess if it had to go out, I'm glad it went out then. But it did get fixed. And this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creature, I met her at Ulta. I was needing a lot of help with my makeup, my foundation and stuff. And so she like spent like 45 minutes with me going over makeup, matching my skin tone, you know, it was so fun. And so I was like, do you do this on the side? Like, or do you do makeup here? I think is what I first asked. And she was like, no, but I do it on the side. And she gave me her info and I started following her on IG, and this is really her. Like, that's her makeup, and she is beautiful. Like, one of the most gorgeous, man. But anyway, her makeup that day was fierce. So I was like, oh no, I need you like in my life if I ever need my makeup done. So she was super cute. Yeah, the silent break, one of the girls at work, she broke a vial of medication, and it wasn't one of the most expensive ones, but it was still pricey. And we're all like, how did she break it? First of all, second of all, nobody heard anything. So it was like the silent break of medication. And the same girl, she had an ordeal in the kitchen. Like, first thing in the morning, she put coffee in a cup and then put the lid on, but the lid on wasn't on all the way. So then she's like shaking the cup to death. And I mean, it was like, like coffee just blew up everywhere. So then she spent like the next 15 minutes having to clean it up and wipe everything down because of the craziness. So she's wild, y'all. I got too many stories about her. We did dinner at Mom's, burgers on the grill. Yes. Girl at work surprised us with donuts, and then I ordered pokey for dinner, and this is what they always put on my bag. So I just cut that out and put it down. And then I was watching Bridgerton. Oh my gosh, there's Pent. She's so cute. And this was inside, this was inside of one of our healthcare logistics catalogs. They send me all the catalogs because I do all the ordering. And I was like, kind of just thumbing through it. And I found, because we need a lockbox for this control medication. And I found a lockbox with a rubber chicken inside. And y'all know chickens stay in my life, like between my mama stories, and it's just chickens everywhere. So, and then we got the little homeboy here that's like looking at the chicken locked up. It reminded me of that show You, if you've seen that show where he locks the chick up in the box. Anyway, it was weird. And then you can also buy a rubber chicken bendy buddy if you're interested. And then you can buy the little racing chickens. This was all in my health anyway. But we were just cracking up, taking photos. Like, I think we need to order these and race them at work. And then I just did a lot of journaling about this day, how Harmon and I went to the movies. We went to go see Bad Boys, and I loved it. Tried a new beer. This elderly couple was like walking in front of us, and then they were like walking together, but then the guy did like a switcheroo and he walked behind her and came over. So now he's over here as we are walking up on the left. Harmon's right here. So the lady like that's right here still, she reaches her little hand back and is like gonna grab her husband's hand, but hey, Hubs is over here now, girl. You be trying to grab my man's hand over here. So we were cracking up because she looked and she was like, oh, like, and I'm like, calm down, Gladys. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then her husband's over there like, don't mind her. Like, she don't pay attention. And I was like, I mean, we can all hold hands if you want and walk to the car. It was pretty cute. It was pretty funny. So I pulled these images from magazine. And y'all, the movies are expensive. Like, we hadn't been to the movies in some years and it was pricey. Like, I would rather buy some steaks and some good wine and just have dinner at the house. But I mean, you know, it's the whole experience. I get it like I do, but woof, it was, yeah, so there's the movie. There's us, you know, holding hands, or the lady trying to hold Harmon's hand. I don't know. And then, but it was a lot of fun. We got out. Go us. I love this main page in mine. OMG. Beautiful. And so, see, again, I was scrolling on Pinterest and this whole like chicken situation popped up on my feed. And I'm like, the chickens find me, but how cute are they? So I had to put them in my journal. Watch the rest of Bridgerton. Oh my gosh, I loved it. Well, I mean, sorry, there's spoiler alert. But yeah, it was just like, it was great, but then I'm just kind of like, but the mystery's gone. It's kind of sad. And there's me. My workout was squats, lunges, step-ups, and deadlifts to death, and that was my face after. And then, of course, I had to put the count because, you know, when you're doing all this dying, you still got to keep your count of, you know, how many reps and sets you're doing. My mom's microwave was possessed. Even though it was not on, like when you open the door, the thing would start rotating the plate. And I don't know, it made me feel uncomfortable, but it also made me think of The Crypt Keeper. If any of y'all were watching that show back in the day, Tales from the Crypt. So I had to put Homeboy in there. And then this cracked me up. Remember to drink lots of water and stay indoors between 11 a.m. and November 1st. Here in DFW, Texas, that's the truth. And then my mom's dog, she got him a haircut, and I mean like super short, like it's basically shaved. And I guess that brought his sexy out because apparently the next couple days, him and his bed were making sweet love. So there's Lucky. This just stuff that made me laugh. My crazy Snapchat filter face. And then this made me laugh on IG. Homeboy's dancing. Yeah, to some good banda probably. And then with his beer on his head. Why not? And then here I did some stamping. So that was kind of fun. It just was too white space for me. So I just had to fill that in a little bit. And this cracked me up. Them damn cicadas. How to save money. Stop buying chingaderas. Make your cafecito at home. Ay, comida en la casa. Yeah, we always have food, but you know, we do what we do. And then, yeah, so that made me laugh. There's me, my Bitmoji. And then she's looking, there's me cracking up and she's like walking away from me like, wow, you're so dumb. And I'm like, it's okay, girl. You can go. And this, I keep seeing popping up. It's had to go in my journal. My favorite beer. This was the easiest sticker ever to pull off of the beer. Like, I literally just, like, it came off so perfect. And that never happens. So I had to put that in. But yeah, Blood and Honey. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so good. And then we did another weekly spread with a kit. So fun. And then I just did a daily here. Oh, this is the one that I filmed with you guys. The fashion show at work and the different words for running. all the different ways to say the same damn thing. Ain't that the truth? And that just made me laugh. Put that in there. And then, okay, so I just stuck these 2 pages together because they were both white. And I was like, nah, I just want to continue on. And then I had pulled a bunch of clothes from my closet that no longer fit my big butt. So I gave them to my girl at work and her daughter, since they are team size 2. Lazy. Oh, my grocery order's here. I hear somebody. Lazy. Yeah. This was off of IG. This was from Snapchat, me and Bestie. Here's a weekend list that I love. Came out so cute. Here's another daily. I love this Chicky Boo. And oh yeah, I hear you out there, homeboy. I'll be there in a minute. And then this was a magazine image, and then I just added this. I thought it kind of went together and looks kind of funky. This chick's body from a magazine, and then her. And then that is the first signature. So let me go get my grocery order and then we'll roll into signature 2. Okay, so now signature number 2 starts off with the cutest watermelons. And then, okay, so then she had this page in, and then I added little homeboy down here. I don't know, I just felt like she just looks like she's having fun, like maybe she wants to pet a bird, and so I put him here. Okay, and so same thing, like she's looking fierce, like she's I don't really know what's going on with this contraption, but she looks like, you know, she could maybe like skydive or do something wild. And then I just added this image here because, I mean, that could be her up there. It's just really beautiful. I pulled from another magazine, and like if I would see things that just caught my eye that I just wanted to add in here just for interest, then I would just add them. So, you know, that's what we did. And then this one, this popped up in my feed, which is 1000% true. Nothing will change if you change nothing. Like, people want results from, you know, saving money or from working out and, you know, graduating to another better job, whatever the case is, right? But if you don't change nothing, nothing's going to change, straight up. So that is like such a powerful statement. So I had to put that in here. I need to remind myself, you know, when I'm doing my different journeys, especially working out, like I can't be complaining if I'm not doing anything. That's just my opinion. And I love this. I just thought it was just something different, interesting, just kind of popped against the pink. And then I had got a coffee from Chick-fil-A. I forgot their iced coffee's pretty good. And this just made me crack up. Milli Vanilli, y'all. Do y'all remember Milli Vanilli? So there's that. This gorgeousness I pulled from Pinterest. I think it was just like a wallpaper, and I just cut it and filled up the page here. And then, oh my gosh, when we order from this place, Maui Fresh, it is so, so good. Like, their name is straight up, like, the freshest, like, sushi, poke bowls, everything that you could ever want. And then Lily brought us donuts. So I took a picture of my favorite donut, which I felt like was going to be obvi, because the bacon, maple bacon cinnamon roll. So it was, did I say donuts before? Cinnamon rolls. She got us cinnamon rolls, and each one was different flavors. She did like a basic one, and then this one and there was another one that was like Oreo, and then I forget what the other one was. I guess it didn't make that big of an impact on me, but this one was so good. It had true like pieces of bacon inside. So as you're eating it, you're getting, oh my gosh, it was just like, if you like sweet and salty together, it was fantastic. And then this made me laugh so hard. First time eating chicken salad chick. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I got the Kickin' Kaylin, I want to say. Like, each one has a different name. This one was spicy. It had good flavor, all the yummies. And then also HTO is saving our lives because it's just a huge cup of iced tea. Ooh, that sounds good. I think I'll make me a cup after I get off of here. And then this made me crack up because it was like a video of, it was a video of like Drew Hill doing, you know, they were singing one of their songs and Cisco's in the middle and he's just bebopping, just bouncing and doing, and they're all like bouncing, but some of them look like they were struggling a little bit. I mean, they've been around for, you know, a while, and just some of the comments were cracking me up. Somebody said, wait a minute, I don't know any of those men except Cisco. This a Drew Mound or Drew Pyle? I don't know, Drew Cliff. It was just so funny, stupid funny. And then this was from Erica's putting in there, as well as her. And I added in, she sent like some different kind of ephemera and stuff. So I cut this out just because it had the cassette tapes, y'all, and records, y'all. Y'all remember those? And this day we decided that we wanted to go back to our angsty self, my bestie and I, back in the mid-90s. And so we put on music from that time that was like, I think I typed in Pandora, I think I typed in Offspring, and just all this stuff was coming through. And we were just singing at the top of our head, like every word to every song. And it was like I was back in junior high again. And it was so fantastic. I had a great time. So yeah, so I just put like our favorite people from that day. And then I put out, print out some images from their albums. Probably out of all of these, oh man, I don't know how to choose, but I was probably most like to sing everything. Like if I could listen to the album and sing every word, probably Offspring. Like, yeah, they were awesome. As well as, oh, did I even put them on here? White Zombie, Green Day. I mean, all of them. Soundgarden, especially Chris Cornell after he left. Oh my gosh, their names slipped my mind completely. Yeah, I didn't put them on it. Sublime. I loved their albums. Like, I love them. But anyways, this is what was popping up that day. So, and then I just, you know how I always say, hello, sunshine. So I had to add this in there over one of these pages that I just think is so fun that she added. I just didn't even want to mess with it. So I did put that here, but then I didn't want to mess with that because I just thought it was cute and interesting. This crazy fool, our UPS guy, he tells me and us stories that we just don't need to know sometimes. And he told us about how he was like trying to say that he lost a ring. I think it was his ex-wife's engagement ring, but he didn't. And he was trying to get money. I don't know. It was so like, people like that, shame on you. And I tell him straight to his face, and he don't care, but he, you know, he'll still tell me stuff. Oh my. So we were, I don't remember how it even came up, but I was talking about pistol squats. If any of y'all are familiar, if you're not, look it up. And if you can do it, let me know in the comments, because they are like impossible for me. Like, I don't think I've ever been able to do one for real. So we were trying it at work, and of course not winning. So we were cracking up, and then I got home, and then I was telling Harmon about it. And I mean, I think we did already have like a cocktail or two, and he was like, well, let me try. And of course he tries, and he falls back on the couch, and Miko and I just crack up. So this day the weather was so nice. It was like 70 something. So I got outside and took a walk, and I was Snapchatting as always. And then I started watching Queen Charlotte. I only watched one episode, but I really like it so far. I've just been too busy to be sitting and watching something just straight through. So, and that's just a me show. That's not one that Harmon would care to watch. So I have to watch it on my own time, which, like I said, I've just been busy. So, and then we started watching the newest season of Dexter, which is New Blood. And yeah, so I just pulled this from a magazine and just schlepped it down. This, y'all, this is Erica's cat. She sent me a picture of him living his best life. And so I printed it out because look at him, just like, I just imagine he's like, like just, I love this life that I live. And he's chilling. So this, the dog was here and I thought there's a big blank space here. So I was like, let me put Cheeto. And then I wrote Erica a letter and sent her happy mail. Oh my gosh, y'all. I still had my girl, one day at work, she was like, let me treat y'all to, some lunch. So I ordered it on my Uber Eats, but she gave me her card to use. So I had put her card information in there and then I forgot to remove it afterwards. I charged 2 separate food charges on her card because I forgot to take it off. I was about to place a Costco order that was over $100. And I got to the bottom and then I saw, it shows you, which card you're using. Cause sometimes I use one or the other. And I saw that her card was still there, y'all. I died. She never noticed. I had never noticed. And so I Venmo'd her and I was like, I accidentally swindled you. I'm so sorry. And she was cracking up. She was like, I didn't even know. I hadn't even looked at my statement yet or anything. And I'm like, well, when you do, you're going to see 2 food charges. And it was me. So I was like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing, but funny at the same time, which that happened to her when she had the work card on her account. She accidentally bought our happy hour on it or something. And Andy was like, you need to take this and put this on another card because they're going to kill me. So we had to switch. It was a whole thing. So anyways, it was just too funny. And then we went to happy hour. I might have been dancing and shaking my booty in the booth. There was a mom and then 2 younger girls with her. And I think I probably scared them to death. They're probably never going to go back over there, but it's fine. We were having to get out of the booth to go to the bathroom. And my friend was saying something and I don't know. I blame the cocktail, but, yeah, the sushi chef, he gave me the old kind of head nod, you go, girl. And I was like, thanks. And so we had been talking about a Cinnamon Toast Crunch shot. Has anybody done this? It is so freaking good. It does taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch if it's done right. So we had the bartender make us one and it was yummy. There's my beautiful, gorgeous drinks that I had. And there was me shaking my booty at the restaurant because they had the music up pretty loud and it was real good, kind of club music. So they did that. And then here's this beautiful image in the middle here. And then I just left this page because it's so cute. And then this was a day where I just did a daily, I had a taste test at Curion. So I just put the drinks that I had. It was some cocktails in a can. And I pulled this image. I know they're drinking coffee, but anyways, it was me and then the guy next to me trying our little drinky drinks. And this just, good stuff, 340B. If y'all have seen any of my videos where I talk about 340B, it's exactly, that name is absolutely that. Yeah, and I did some stamping around here just to kind of zhuzh up the page a little. That came out cute, I liked, and then went well with this yellow here. But we did order coffee, some good strong Vietnamese coffee that day. And there's me ripping the paper. Y'all, this girl at work, this is the same one that had the coffee explosion. She was sitting on her foot, which I do. I'm actually doing it right now. And so she heard UPS come into the back, you can hear them, the truck pull up. She jumped up off of her foot that was asleep and tried to run while her foot was still asleep. She fell. I look over and all of a sudden she is like flat out on the ground. And I'm like, oh my God, like I wanted to laugh, but are you okay? She's like, yeah. So then she starts laughing at herself. So that I'm like, oh, okay, it's good to laugh now. Okay, let's laugh. But you could tell she was just like so embarrassed, but like annoyed with herself. Like, what the heck was I thinking? Yeah, she kind of rolled her ankle a little bit. So that was not good, but I'm like, girl, why are you running to the door? Also, we were all in the back, we were all back there. So what you running for? She is definitely a unique mix, that one. So I had to put that there, and there's her laughing. There's her, the way she looked when I looked over. That's how she was, like just on the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, this chick. Yeah, I have no business buying any more books, but this had come out the middle of June, I think. So I had to buy it. Y'all, I read it in like no time. If y'all are into some creepy thriller, twisty-turny books, get the first one and then read all three. Yeah, so, and then my brother, they got one of those above ground pools, but it's a really nice one. Like, it's a good size. And there's my little niecey poo. She's all, she's got the safety everything on, so she'll be okay floating around in her cute little inner tube. And then this image pulled up that made me die, because, you know, we always talk at work, or me and my friends, about like songs that we used to try to sing back in the day before you could just like pull up all the lyrics online. And so there was like, this came up, and it's not fair to deny me of the cross-eyed bear that you gave to me. I'm like, maybe somebody was out there singing that. I don't know. I actually wasn't singing that, but there's probably 100 songs that I sang wrong for the longest time before we could actually like, or if you bought the album, you know, or if you bought the cassette or the CD that had the words in there. Otherwise, you know, you didn't know what they were saying. So you just sang your little heart out, whatever you wanted to sing. And there's the other side of that cute page. And then here we come to the debate, which needs no words. If you saw it or if you've seen any clips, yeah, that was something. And then this image pulled up on IG, and I was like, how could I not stick it next to the debate? So that went there. That was on the back of a card that Erica sent me. So yeah, I just cut it to size and just put that there and just tipped it in. And then there's my face, probably from 340B Day. And then I ordered a poke bowl again because I felt like I deserved it. And it was fantastic, as always. Let's see. Squad goals. Oh, so we were trying to put together a birthday party at work for my boss, which we did. This was a piñata, complete with a rainbow stick that he took home. I mean, he has a daughter, so I'm sure she got to reap the benefits of that. But yeah, so we did a burger bar with cake and ice cream. Oh my gosh, he loved it. Like, it was all his favorite things: a burger, his favorite ice cream, which is that coffee flavored Haagen-Dazs one. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I mean, I felt like it was my birthday because we had a blast and everything was so yummy. I still need to try this. This popped up in my email, I think, and like I love a good energy drink. I know they're not good for you, but I love a good one that's tasty. So I'm going to have to go. I should have gone today. I was like right over there, but you know, we'll get there. And then, oh, so also after we had tried the Cinnamon Toast Crunch shots at the restaurant, my girl at work, she bought us like the little minis, and she put together a little, basically like a little party bag for us with the stuff so we could make it at home. And I made one for Harmon, and he was like, dang, this is good. And I was like, I told you, like, I wouldn't lie. And then y'all, oh my gosh, y'all aren't even ready. So I did some journaling here because I went to Mama's. We were watching 90 Day Fiance, which is our trash TV show. And the girl in there was like asking her husband, she was like, how do I look? Do I look good? Do I have camel toe? And he was like, no, babe, you're good. You don't have camel toe. And Mama looks at me and she goes, what's camel toe? Y'all, If you have ever had to explain to your 73-year-old mother what camel toe is, comment down below. I died. First of all, I was like, where have you been? Because like this term, I feel like I've been hearing that since I was a kid. Like, I don't know, maybe not, but it feels like forever. Had to explain it to her. She wasn't understanding. She was like, what? I was like, it's a wedgie, like in your front, like in your stuff, you know, in your taco. And she was like, what? So then I had to go to Google and pull up the real, and I'm like, you know, like when your underwear or your stuff is like caught up. And she was like, oh, and you could just see the light bulb come on, and we were dying. So then all night she kept, like, you know how somebody tells you something and you think about it for like 30 minutes and you're just like, God, you know, if you're talking about, you know, somebody that like, I don't know, like was setting off firecrackers and they blew off their foot, their toe, you know, you're just like, so she really did that. You know, like you think about it and you're like, she really did that. She really blew her toe off. Or, you know, somebody tells you like, man, y'all, like somebody, you know, somebody ran straight into the mailbox instead of, you know, not running into the mailbox. And you'd be like, man, you'd be thinking about it and like, so what was she doing? Like, how did she run into the mailbox? This was Mama all night. So she would just be sitting there and all of a sudden she'd be like, I can't believe I've never heard of camel hoof. And I'm like, it's not camel hoof, it's camel toe. 30 minutes later, she's like, I just never have heard of camel feet before. And I'm like, it's not camel, it's toe. 30 minutes later, like who comes up with this, like who comes up with camel paw? Not camel paw, it's camel, oh my God, I give up. So anyway, yeah, so I just kind of threw in a bunch of stuff. Hey, sometimes you got to roll with it, even though you give up. I was dying. That was my face when she was talking, but I still love her to the moon and back, even though she's crazy. And then this was just some images I found on Pinterest or Google. This was a shirt that Bestie had made for me. Well, her aunt, she has like whatever the machine is, I don't know, that you can like put images and words on shirts. And so this was like one of the phrases I came up with at work. And so she put it on a t-shirt for me and I absolutely love it because it's true. If I'm not twerking, I ain't working. Like every day I'm at work, there is a twerk session somewhere in my day. And then this little bingo card was some ephemera from Erica. And I just put, that was like our little mixed cocktail that Mama and I do. We do a Dos Equis and we throw in Cayman Jack. And it's like a take on the Corona Rita. So we just do like a half and half and just add some lime. And oh my gosh, it's so refreshing. Such a good summer drink. So yeah, I just tipped that in there. Erica sent me these letters and my name on some Happy Meal. And so I just added them in there. And then since we were talking about drinks, I thought that was perfect to go next to the drinky drinks page. And then this was the last page. So I found this image in a magazine. I put him down and it's kind of like my note to myself here. I did Poscas and just kind of did some little zhuzhing on the side and then just added washi. And it's like, y'all, June went by so quick and may I continue to love to memory plan and have fun. Flip through this book and remember how much fun you had. And yeah, like you can do whatever you want, create however you want. Art, to me, like, especially like creative journaling and junk journaling and planner journaling, whatever you have, like art, it's, you know, it's whatever you make it. It can be whatever. This was just a sticky note, like a to-do list that I cut out and put on here. And to me, this is beautiful. Like, this is art. This is art. What Erica did, this whole book. Oh my gosh. So, and yeah, just do your own thing. Smile always. And then just believe in yourself. So yeah, that was just like my little ending page. And then this was just the other side of the magazine. And this was, I want to say I saw this on Crafty Trisha's feed. And it says, don't worry about how many art supplies I have. Just worry about yourself. And that is so true. Like, I have a ton of stuff. But you know, like we go through different seasons of life where you use different kind of stuff. And I'm really trying to make myself use more of my stuff in different ways. So, yeah, I thought that was perfect also to end on. And if y'all watched this show, comment down below. This show was hilarious. I loved Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett was hilarious anyway. Like her show and then Mama's Family. And she just, man, I could watch her. Like she didn't even have to talk. Like her facial expressions. I probably do this a little too much at work sometimes. But she was the queen. And, but also all that to say... Harmon, his gift to me, well, to us, because there's just some things that we like want to purchase that we don't want either sitting outside. And then I have been like speaking with a lot of you beautiful people, on IG or even in YouTube messages. And for whatever reason, like I'm still just shooketh. For whatever reason, like y'all want to send me stuff and I just can't. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but not only just like random stickers that you find or like stuff that you've made. Somebody's daughter, like she wanted to paint something for me and send it to me so I can put it in my journal. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to cry. Just thinking about how people can just be so like loving and thoughtful and just want to send me stuff. And like, just for you to even think of me, first of all, is like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed to have y'all. But all that to say, and then just like, so we can exchange Happy Mail together. So we now have a post office box. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So if you draw something, if you just want to send me a card, if your kiddos paint something, draw something, and you're running out of fridge space and you want to send me anything to put on my fridge is pretty sad looking. Or, you know, if you make a sticker or, oh my, like, I would love it. And, I want to be able to exchange Happy Mail with y'all. So I do have the box, information. It's in my description on YouTube, like in the little bio part where it's like, hi, you know, whatever. The address is in there as well as my email address if you need to email me something too. But, I've just had so much fun with you guys, like messaging back and forth. And some of y'all I've really gotten to know super well on IG. And I just thought, yes, like let's trade stuff. Like, let's do it. That's just another aspect of all of this that is so fun to me. So yeah, so like I said, that information is in YouTube or on the little bio part where I'm talking. And you can see that there. But also, if you can't find it, let me know and I'll help you. I think that's everything, guys. Like, this is like a new adventure. The next chapter of like my channel is like sharing stuff with each other even more than we already are, which I'm so excited. But thank you so much for watching this. This was so fun. Like, yes, I'm going to have to put a note in my planner for next year, like a random day or even like the end of this year and just flip through this again because it was so much fun. And thank you, Erica, so much. I'll link her channel below. She built and put together this beautiful planner for me. And then she's also using one on her channel as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.